Hey there. In this guide, I will go over all the details about the Liberty Harbor event. So basically, what you have to do to complete it, what kind of stuff you can get, like what kind of rewards are in there, and basically what's the fastest way to complete it. This is the first week, so there will not be a lot of stuff to actually do in there, but this video is more aimed to explain to you the mechanics and how to progress fast. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are at the Liberty Harbor. First, we're gonna start with the military port. This basically unlocks expeditions which can be completed in a sort of mini game that grant you those naval base supplies. Second, we have the naval command. This grants you combat missions, and if you complete those combat missions, again, you're getting more naval base supplies. And lastly, we have the operational command. The operational command basically does the same as the naval command. However, this is focused on PvE. So instead of getting combat missions for ranked or brawls or randoms, you're getting combat missions that are focused on co-op, asymmetrics, and yeah, basically all the co-op stuff, PvE stuff. So let's start constructing our first building. It's gonna be the military port for one reason, because this unlocks the expedition things, which immediately grants us resources to get the second building constructed. So let's just do this. So here's how this works. On the right side, we get to choose our expeditions, and there's a little ship icon with a number. This is basically the ship tier that is needed to complete the mission. So if it's showing, for example, a 2 or a 3, you need a tier 2 ship to complete it. There will be other expedition missions with counters that go up like 20 or 30 or 40. You can select as many ships as you want. You just need to reach that number. So even if you're not having a lot of high tier ships, you can still easily complete this by throwing enough low tier ships at the missions. So here in this frame, you can basically see there are certain restrictions like ships from different nations. And as you can also see, the number of the ship tier has gone up to something like 21 or so. You can see in the background. And yeah, just click on enough ships to reach that number. You can go above, but you don't need to, and send them away to get those free supply credits. Also note that you have basically the option to choose if you want to send those ships away for 1 day or for 3 days. 3 days gives you more rewards. However, if you complete those missions every day in the spectrum of 3 days, you get more missions by doing it each day. But for example, the weekend is coming up, it's Friday, you know, you'll be traveling the whole weekend and you'll be back on Monday. You basically can select enough ships, click on 3 days, and basically don't have to log on every day to do this. But note, in total, you're gonna get less resources. Also note that if you're sending those ships away on those expeditions, they are still able to be played in game. Like, you don't risk them being away and you can play them until the timer resets. They're just unavailable for other expeditions, but not for in-game battles. So, the next step is gonna be to build the naval command. This is the building that unlocks the combat missions for PvP combat, like ranked, randoms, I think clan battles. You can see it in the background. Um, on level 1, you get free combat mission. Make sure to accept them. They are not accepted automatically. So if you don't accept them, you will not be contributing to completing them. Now let's talk about upgrading buildings. So building them is only the first step. You basically build them at level 1, and there are 3 levels available for each building. You just click on the building you want to upgrade, click on upgrade in the top right corner, and spend the necessary resources to upgrade the building. If you upgrade a building, you basically just get more missions, more stuff to do, which kind of spirals into you getting more of those naval base credits to build up the harbor and stuff. So focus on first getting all the buildings to level 1. then level 2, and then level 3 equally. So you just have a large pool of missions around, and don't get one building to level 3 because let's say we build up the military port or military harbor to level 3. We need to spend a lot more resources than it takes from level 1 to level 2. So you're basically getting less combat mission stuff, um, while also simultaneously spending more of those naval base credits. Lastly, make sure to collect your rewards. You will be unlocking a new collection. Just go under your profile tab, collections, and there you will see the Liberty Harbor collection. You will be able to complete this whole collection during the event with enough grinding. And completing this collection will grant you David Farragut, a seasoned commander. He's basically a copy of John Doe. You can buy him in the armory, but he has some improved skills. And yeah, that's it about the Liberty Harbor. Post-production Lexi here. Yeah, I totally forgot to mention how to even get the Bridgeport. So the way this works is you have those 12 memory nodes, and each time you complete a building, like we've completed the military port and the naval command, each time you level them up or even construct them, you get one of those memory tokens. So basically, to earn the Bridgeport, you have to complete all the 4 buildings up to level 3. Each completed building stage gives you one memory thing, and in the end, you're gonna unlock the Bridgeport. So even though if you don't do the missions, it doesn't matter. You just need to level up the building up to level 3. Lastly, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also hope you got some helpful insights on how the Liberty Harbor thing works and how to complete it in the quickest possible way. If you have further questions, leave it in the comments. I will make sure to answer all of them. And if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you would leave me a like. And if you want to see more of me or my content, either subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on weekends. So I would be really happy to see you guys there. And yeah, bye.